All right, guys. Make sure all gears are firing real quick. All right. Make sure we're good. All right, guys. Been a while since I've done this. I need you to type in 33 or something. Let me know y'all hear me, man. Let me know y'all hear me. Type in some threes or something. Let me know y'all hear it, baby. All right, we good. All right, cool. Shout outs to you, Thaddeus. Okay, cool. We got plenty of three. Okay, we in here, baby. You know I ain't got no mind like that. All right. So if you look into the link in the description, guys, look into the link in the description. You can call in. Okay, if you don't want your face shown, you have to show your face, but you have the option. You know, you can turn your camera on or not. But I want to talk to some of you guys. So anybody want to call in, hit up. You want to talk bodybuilding, whatever, any questions whatsoever. Talk about life. Well, I got about an hour of free time. I want to tap in with you guys. All right. Want to critique your physique, anything. Call on in. All right. Let me make sure. See here. Okay. Device not. They would need to connect their mic before. Okay, cool. I see people asking about my clean shave. Hey guys, a fresh shave will make these hoes behave. You understand? Now, all bullshit aside, I've been shaving with a razor, and it's been irritating my skin. So what I wanted to do was just shave my face one good time, exfoliate and moisturize, and I'm gonna just let my facial hair grow, guys. Just let my facial hair grow for about a week or two. I got a lot of gray hair, so if you tune into the channel, you're gonna see my gray hairs and everything. I'm gonna let my shit grow, guys. Just let my, even when I use clippers, the skin was getting. So I said, you know what? Just let my face get a break. Exfoliate, moisturize, and let me tell you, I'm not too happy with the way I look with a fresh shave. But let me tell you, took a lot of stress out of my life. I just wake up, wash my face, and go. I ain't got to worry about grooming myself, coloring my gray hairs, or nothing. I just get up and go. I'm loving it right now. So for the ones that are wondering, for the ones that happen to give a fuck, all right? All right. Let me answer a few questions in the if there's any questions in the chat, and we'll go ahead and let some of these cats call in. I see a few people already trying to tap in. All right. If there's any super chats, I'll definitely make you top priority. Not saying you have to do a super chat. I'm just saying it'll be rude to ignore somebody who's clearly donated. I'm pretty sure we can all understand that. All right. Okay. Shout outs to Alfonso. Thank you for the donation, by the way. So he says, "What's up, bro? Been watching since POG. Thank you. And you was getting protein part. Those for the good old days. Been a while. Glad you're doing well. Thank you for your support, my brother. Yes, I'm doing pretty well right now. Thank you. All right. Scroll up a little bit. Third thing's looking pretty good. All right. Hey, Chris, is this your first live on YouTube? No, it actually isn't my first live. What's your name? JM August. Yo, it's not my first live. Actually, let me look for you real quick. I'm gonna look right now. I actually did a live not too long ago. Yeah, I actually did a live. Damn, that was a year ago. Shit, I gotta stop bullshitting around, guys. I gotta tap in with you guys a little better than that. A year of no live. That's unacceptable. I apologize for that, man. I'm not even gonna cap. That's ridiculous. I assumed it was a few months ago. Damn, it's been a year since I went live with you guys. I actually went live with you guys. I was in the kitchen, actually. I remember that. I even a couple of guys. Yeah, actually I had a guy wanted me to critique his physique and everything. So that was a good live. Like I said, guys, I try to do a better job of tapping in with you guys. At the end of the day, I know I'm a trainer and all that shit, but I do want to build a community. Not trying to build a fucking cult. You feel me? We ain't trying to build no cult, but definitely a community, a supportive community, or we can congregate with each other, with some like-minded people bringing good vibes. That's what I'm all about, all right? But yeah, I try to do a better job at that. And like I said, guys, if you want to see lives, just when you know how I post videos, I post workout videos, I post vlogs or whatever, just comment in the comment section. I do read my comments now. I don't reply to every single comment, but I do scroll through and look, so if you want to see lives, just comment below. If I see enough people requesting the same shit, I'm going to deliver. Supply and demand, all right? All right, got a donation from Ron Stoppable. He says he's 5'8", 325. Damn! That's a lot of weight, brother. 5'8", 325. Which one of your programs would be best for me? Well, I'm assuming you want to drop some weight. I'm assuming you want to drop some weight. So honestly, a weightlifting program you can stick to. In my humble opinion, my bro split program is like, I'm going to say it's flawless damn near, because you hit everything hard once a week. It's very easy to stick to. And so you can do a bro split program and then a diet. You can do your own diet, or if you want some guidance, you can hire me as your coach, right? Or you can get my downloadable fat loss meal plan. I have a downloadable fat loss meal plan for the 250, the 200 and up. You're well over 200 pounds, by the way. But keep in mind, once you get past a certain amount of body fat, that shit don't really matter. I don't know how you look or whatever, but I'm willing to guess, since you're only 5'8", you have over 100 pounds to lose. So that 200 and over fat loss meal plan should still work for you. Okay. But damn, that's a lot of weight, brother. It's time to get to it, baby. It's time to get to work, brother. Yeah, like I said, you can hire me as your coach. You can do your own diet, or you can just follow my fat loss meal plan. It's very simple, straight to the point, and so many people. I'm talking hundreds, possibly even in the 1,000 range that have gotten good results using that meal plan. All right. Daniel, shout out to you, brother. The game and transparency from you over the last few years have helped me tremendously. Thank you, brother. That's why I do this, man. Because to keep it real with you, I understand some of the things I share is a little personal. But one thing you got to understand about me is, I'm a firm believer in the toughest soldiers, go through the worst. And I believe that wholeheartedly, because we got to lead by example. And people are scared of being judged. They're scared of being judged. And I'm not going to lie to you. If it wasn't for going through all the things I went through, I would probably be one of those people. I've been through so much in my life that I, quite frankly, don't give a fuck what nobody think about me. When I was in my early 20s, I did 4 years in prison. And let me tell you, that will humble the shit out of you. There were days where all I wanted was a fucking letter. You feel me? Just wanted to hear from somebody. I'm talking humbling. Crying, it's Christmas time, missing your family. I've been through a lot. So, guards coming to your cell, making you get naked, bending over and cough, pause. I've been through way worse than some asshole on the internet talking shit about me. So I don't mind sharing my wins. I don't mind sharing my losses, because I know for a fact it's going to help somebody. And at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck what nobody think about me. I really don't. Yeah, but appreciate your donation, Daniel. He also said he wanted to say thank you with so much gratitude. Thank you, brother. Honestly, we feed off each other. You know, we feed off each other. I'm not making these videos for my damn self. I'm making these videos for you guys. You know, I'm making these videos for you to watch them, for you to give me a little feedback. You know, if I was only making these videos for myself, shit, I'll just keep them saved and watch them by my damn self. I make these videos for you guys, and I really appreciate the fact that you appreciate them. You know, it really motivates me to keep doing this. It really does. So thank you guys so much for your support. All right, so let's go ahead and answer a few of these. Let some of these guys call in. All right, and we'll get back to the super chats. All right, is there a way you can have somebody be an admin? You know, I watch a lot of people do. I watch a lot of live chats, and sometimes they be having a person working the chat room. How do you do that? You know, just curious. But let's go ahead and let somebody call in real quick. All right. So we got this guy named Troy. Let you call in, Troy. Is Troy, are you there, brother?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Can y'all hear Troy? Can y'all hear Troy? Hit some ones. Let me know y'all hear Troy.
So this question might sound like negative, but no, it's not, okay? But I just want to know what's your thoughts on AMS calling you a simp. It was like a 5-year-old video.
That's a good question. Hey, man, no questions are off limits here, brother.
Yeah, I just want to know your thoughts because like you haven't really made a formal opinion about that video. So I want to know what's your take on that.
Well, that was in 2016. Now, if that shit would have happened now that my mind has been elevated, been a whole different story. You know, AMS got me at a time where I was still asleep. You know, my pineal gland was still calcified, and I wasn't able to articulate myself the way I can now. I would have got on his ass if he did that shit. If he did that shit in this day around this time, oh, it would have been a Kali Muscle type of video. You know?
Yeah, I saw that video. That was lit. The video you made on Kali Muscle.
Yeah, but to answer the question, I didn't necessarily agree nor appreciate being called a simp, but I understand. You got to understand we have red pill, we have blue pill, we have purple pill, and I have no problem being called out by somebody if they are in fact who they say they are.
Yeah.
You know, and as of right now, unless something changes in the future, AMS is who he says he is. I've never seen him cupcaking or living with a woman or none of that shit, you know?
Yeah.
You see him on Instagram dressed real nice, keeping it whole ready, you know? So I have no problem somebody critiquing me if they are who they say they are. Now, if you're going around saying if you're making videos about other men, you're gay, and then I see you making videos about other men your damn self, then I have a problem with that because you're not who you say you are. You know, we're all individuals, and we're not going to always agree. We're not going to all agree. We're going to all have our own opinions, and I'm fine with people disagreeing. But to answer your question, as far as the simp thing, you know, I have mixed feelings about that because at the end of the day, man, I've never claimed to be some hardcore red pill guy. I've never claimed to be that kind of man. I've said I've never wanted to get married. You know, I never claimed to be some red pill guy who want to live alone or bang every chick that he can. I never claimed to be that kind of man. I want companionship. You know, when it's time to bury your mother or bury your father, I want somebody to help me do that. You know, I want a partner. I'm just not a fan of marriage because, quite frankly, I'm one of those guys. I hate to admit it. I change my mind a lot. You know, what happens in years where your partner is not feeling you like she used to feel you, or you're not feeling your partner, and now you're stuck in this bond. You know, people minds change. You know, people work out, compete. 10 years later, they're fat. They don't even work out no more. People's minds change. You know, and I'm just not. I'm just not comfortable putting myself in a situation to where I can't get out. You know, which is why I like having a partner. You know, if the woman wakes up one day and she's like, you know what, I'm not feeling you no more. I'm not in love with you no more. Cool. You can go. I can go. We don't got to go through the whole splitting everything down the middle. We can be fair. You know, getting the government involved. But like I said, I've never had a problem. I love companionship. I love relationships. I've never claimed to be a red pill guy. So I feel like calling me a simp is a little unfair. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure people are going to disagree, with that, and that's completely fine. Like I said, we're all individuals, and we're free to have our own opinions. But that's just my thoughts. I want a partner. I want companionship. I want love. I love women. I like consistency. Being a bodybuilder has taught me to be consistent. I notice I make my most money and I do my best financially when I'm stable and I'm settled in. I noticed when me and Denise would have our little breakups, I wasn't as disciplined. So there's benefits to having a partner. Especially if it's the right kind of partner. Some women can bring you down. Some woman can come into your life and tear your whole castle down, can tear your whole plans apart, can drift you from your goals. So you got to pick the right partner as well. But yeah, just to wrap that shit up though, bro, I have no problem with AMS having an opinion as long as he's the man he says he is. You know,
So,
um,
in your opinion, like, for your case, say like
yeah.
your woman wants to get married, but like you don't wanna, what's the best move in your
I,
opinion? Do you think you should do?
well, keep in mind this was years ago. Now it's 2023, and I'm not gonna lie, my thoughts on marriage have changed a little bit. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna I'm not gonna pretend like they're fully different, but my thoughts on because you gotta keep in mind back in the days I only saw the negatives and I didn't see the positives. When you only see the negatives and you only see the risk, it's like it's like a scale. Like a scale. Your heart has a scale. If everything's on the left, the right side of the scale is going to lift up. You got to have a little bit of weight on the right to balance the scale out. And I was only thinking the negative. Now I'm in a place where I can think the positive. So I definitely see the benefits of having a bond, a marriage type of bond. But it got the dude, it's all number day, bro. You gotta really, if you got a woman who wants to get married and you're not ready, in my opinion, bro, do not force it until two. Because let me tell you, even though I'm not a big fan of marriage, I respect it to the fullest. Because once you, especially if you bring that whole God into it, that's a ritual. That is a fucking ritual. When you go before an audience at a wedding, it only takes like they say in church. Can I get a witness? It only takes one witness to start a ritual. You feel me? So you got a wedding, all these witnesses, and you're saying vows. Notice when marriages end, people want to say, "Oh, it's finances. Oh, it's cheating." Fuck the bullshit. Get down to the root. The root of marriages ending is because those fucking vows were not honored 100%. Simple as that. You have to honor whatever vows you have 100%. And like I said, people fucking change. How can you confidently say you're going to be the same man you are at 20 as you are at 45? So until you fully know yourself, you got to fully know yourself from the inside out before you can have a partner. Because what marriage is two people becoming one. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't know who the fuck I was till about 34. I was still trying to find myself. I wasn't able to say that out loud because of pride. They say pride is number one sin. I couldn't say that out loud. I couldn't leave me the fuck alone. I'm still trying to figure out who I am and what I want. But that is so true. You gotta know who you are. You gotta know what the fuck you want and have some idea where you're going. If not, bro, you're just dragging somebody along, and it's not fair to them, and it damn sure ain't fair to you.
I agree.
What are your thoughts on marriage, by the way? I'm just curious.
Well,
Like I
right
said,
now I'm only 24 and I'm still learning the pros and cons. So, as of right now, I have no comments on it until like I actually analyze and balance the pros and cons, So right now I'm just still learning,
and
and we'll see. Maybe in a few years I'll have an answer to that.
yeah, bro, just learn yourself first. Until you know yourself from the inside out, bro, It's not even fucking. Trust me, you're gonna hurt a potentially good person and add a lot of karma to yourself.
That's
Lot
true.
of motherfuckers in a lot of motherfuckers community don't talk about that fucking karma. You know, lying to somebody, you're stealing somebody's time. You know, trust me. I in 2020, bro, when I had my awakening, bro, and I had a whole bunch of demons attacking my head, and it wasn't just for the shit I did to my woman. It was I've done a lot of wrong in my life. You know, a lot of people think you gotta die to have a fucking what's that shit called, to go to hell. Oh no, hell's on earth too. You know, a lot of people think you gotta die to go to hell. They say on earth as it is in heaven. Shit, as above, so below. You can have enough. You can have so much karma stacked up on you to where you're living in a hell reality down here. So, you know, try to be fair to people, you know, try to be honest with people. And most of all, be honest with your fucking self, bro. You only get one life. Don't play no game. Don't play yourself. If you're gonna
True.
play women, do you. I'm not gonna tell you how to play the game, but at least don't play yourself. You know, don't play yourself. But yeah, I
I'm
appreciate
gonna let other people in, but thank you for your opinion.
Hey, thank you, man. Like I said, no questions off limits here, bro. Open book.
All right, thank you. Bye.
Hey, brother. Peace. All right, man. That was a good question right there, guy. Like I said, man, no questions are off limits here, bro. I'm your brother. I'm one of y'all. At the end of the day, bro, I ain't gonna tell you no bullshit that I don't believe in. I'm gonna just keep it 100 at all times because this is my thing. You're gonna get the truth anyway. You're gonna get the fucking truth anyway. Why play with y'all? You know, I would always get these people want to pay me to promote a product. I'm talking good money, just to mention a product, you know, and they'll send the product to me, and I'll try it, and I'm like, man, this ain't that good. But I'm like, man, $5,000 just to mention this product, that'd be a nice little payday, you know. And I'm like, once my followers get this product, and they see I was snacking my lips like this shit was good as fuck, and they get it and realize it wasn't, I'm gonna lose a little bit of their respect. They might not even tell me, they might not even email me, but they're gonna know I lied to them. You know, at the end of the day, people are gonna get that truth one way or another. So when people ask me questions, I'm gonna try to give my honest opinion. I don't care what it is, even if it hurts to give my opinion. You know, because sometimes there's things people ask that require me to admit that I'm not perfect, that require me to admit I've made mistakes. And that's fine. I'll take that shit, you know, because I still value the truth that much, especially when it comes from one of my brothers and one of my sisters. I value my supporters. But anyway, let's go ahead and let somebody else call in. All right. We got quite a few people up in here. All right. We got Solo Dolo. I like that name. So I'm gonna let Solo Dolo up here. Unmute the mic. It says your mic is mute. Okay, you got it?
Hey, Chris, I just called up the show
All right.
love, man. That's it.
How you doing, brother?
I can't complain. Who gonna listen?
Yeah, for real, right? I mean, I like that one. I'm about to steal that. I can't complain. Who the fuck don't listen?
I just wanted to call in and give you your respect, you know, because you got a lot of people that you influence, and a lot of people respect you and your family. And I just want to let you know, hey, keep doing your thing. We appreciate everything you put out there for us. And like I said in the comment, you don't gotta play the flex game with nobody because we already know where you coming from.
Yes,
You
sir.
original. You not commercial. We don't do commercial. You good.
Appreciate that,
That's
man.
what, and that's from the heart, bro. And what a lot of people don't understand is when you play the flex game, you trying to flex for somebody, but you also got people backstage watching, and you don't need nobody in your business.
I heard that.
You know what I mean? Out of sight, out of mind. Don't worry about what I got. You keep thinking I'm broke, you know. But hey, we love you, brother, and just keep doing your thing, man. We appreciate you.
Man, appreciate the message, brother.
Yes, sir.
Thanks a lot, Solo Dolo.
Yes, sir. Have a good night.
You too, brother.
All right.
That was a good message, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. And low key, I needed to hear that because I'm gonna tell you, some of these characters online, man. Some of these characters online, I don't say no names, make it really hard for me to be on my good vibes. You know, it really makes it hard for me to stay on the vibration that I'm really trying to stay on. I'm just leave it at that. So it was really nice to hear from one of my supporters. You know, it really was nice because let me tell you, some of these characters, bro, I'm just gonna leave it at that. All right. Let my brother Reppin Time Fitness come in. This guy about 40 years old. He got a channel, natural, and he likes to call out the bullshit. I fuck with this guy. I'm gonna let my brother call in for a little bit. All right.
Hey, yo, what up, bro?
Time?
It's all good, man. What you want to?
You know, had a little free time. Want to tap in, man.
Hey, man. Hey, I appreciate still since last year. You did the physique critique of my physique, and you gave me a few pointers, man. You said I wasn't doing enough rolls. I started doing some more rolls, and I made a great. Hey, man, I made gains. I thought I was almost tapped out.
Getting some that getting that thickness in the back. Yeah,
I gained some thickness in the back. I did a video. Matter of fact, it was called Me versus Me. My physique last year and my physique this summer, last summer, 9-day difference, especially in the back.
Now, how old are you now?
I just turned 40 in August.
See, guys, look, man, 40 years old. I'll be 39 next year, guys. Stop using age as an excuse. This is the fountain of youth right here. You know, the Greeks figured this shit out thousands of years ago. That training your body and eating a little better is the fountain of youth. Those sculptures, those statues, they use good bodies, okay? And please believe everybody in Greece didn't look like that. You know, they didn't have, cell phones and shit like that. They used sculptures. They did paintings. You feel me? So we got the people from the past already gave us the game. It all comes down to discipline.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I wouldn't know you for it. You didn't tell me.
Yeah, I've been working hard, man. I mean, like self-suicide, like, man, I can't explain. I've been going hard like lately. Man, my last year I cut so hard, man. I don't know what percentage body fat I was, but whatever percentage I was last year, I think I was a little bit leaner than that, or about the same lean, but I weighed more. Like you said, said something about my legs. He said, my back. Man, I've been killing legs and back. I mean, I put everything else that was on the front burner on the back burner, and put the things that was on the back burner on the front burner, while still working the things on the back burner. Had something in the oven, had something in the microwave. Like I was working all points. I mean, pushing it to the limits.
What are your plans? What are your plans for this winter? What you got going? You gonna maintain, bulk, cut? What you gonna do?
I'm actually on a little bulk right now, but I'm not gonna. I don't really believe in the whole main gaining thing. I see the point that old dude be talking about, but it's not really my thing. I'm more of a bulker, but I don't want to. I'm like somewhere in between because I want to be like striking distance. That way, I don't want to have to lose like. Not saying it's detrimental, but I don't want to have to lose 50 or 40 pounds to get lean. I want to be like, because sometimes you don't feel like doing it. Sometimes you got to get in that groove and you don't feel like doing it. I'm like, I know I can do it. I've done it multiple times, but I'm like, 15, 20 pounds, maybe, I wouldn't mind having to lose 20 pounds, 15 be like perfect, 10 to be awesome, but now I ain't gonna make gain. I don't believe in that. I don't think I can really make gains like that.
Me and Greg actually went back and forth. You probably remember back in the day, we had a little like a online back and forth, respectfully, and like I said, I don't necessarily agree with that main gaining shit. I think Greg got to keep in mind too. Everybody ain't trying to be an online influencer. I think some of these guys give advice to the audience and don't realize everybody, dude, he's competed in 40 to 50 shows. You got to keep in mind I did one show and damn near burned me out. This dude did 40 to 50 shows. Like he has a different level of discipline, and so people have to keep that in mind. And also when you're not using enhancements, you gotta get a little uncomfortable to make those gains, especially when you start plateauing. I'm not saying you gotta get fucking fat and bloated like I do, but you definitely gotta, eat a little bit and cut back on the cardio a bit if you want to get yourself in that energy surplus and really make some real gains, especially as a natural, bro.
And plus, I gotta add another thing. Plus, I like food. You know what I'm saying? I like to be able to enjoy myself.
Me too.
I don't want to make it a struggle where I have to, if I gain 2 or 3 pounds and I don't want to stress over 2 or 3 pounds. You know what I'm saying? I can get my abs. I can keep them. I can get them back. I can lose them. If you know what you're doing and you know your formula, it's nothing. It's clockwork.
Yeah, I love to eat, bro. Like that's one of my favorite things to do is try new restaurants. One of my favorite things to do is go to new restaurants when I'm going out of town. I want to see how their food is. Like try to keep myself in like a single-digit body fat year round. I can definitely do it, but it wouldn't be fun for me. Everybody has things they enjoy. I like going out to eat. That's one of my favorite things to do.
Yeah, you gotta live life. You get one life. Gotta live life. Gotta love life. That'd be miserable. I mean, like you said, everybody ain't trying to be an influencer. Like, I am, but at the end of the day, I want to influence people to be happy too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like there got to be a grind. There got to be a struggle. There got to be, as men, we're made to build. I believe in all that. But yeah, you got to have that equal opposite. Like you got to have the work. And you also got to have the rest, the recovery, you know what I'm saying, the kickback. You got to rest. You got to sleep. I mean, people grind all day. You're gonna burn yourself out. I mean, especially at a leaner body weight. Especially if you're trying to push heavy weight. Like me myself, I'm trying to hit a few PRs. Like I'm not really a bodybuilder or a powerlifter because I don't compete. But I try to train like a combination of both, And I want to hit some like deadlift PRs real soon. I mean, I believe if I stay lean, I never hit 600, and I want to hit 600.
First time I hit 405 on the front squat, I was fucking bulking. I don't think I would have been able to hit that 175, 180 shredded,
Gotta have cushion. Gotta have that cushion. Hey, man.
Yeah. No cushion for the pushing, man.
People don't get it, man. But, I mean, like, everybody don't got that hands-on experience either. They, they debate, they hear different opinions, which is great. But at the same time, like, until you get your hands on that experience, and figure out how it's going to work for you, you know what I'm saying? You never know. If people in the gym all the time, like me, myself, I call myself like the Batman of the gym because I go at weird hours so I can avoid people. And it be too many people. They be chatty patty. I can't stand it. And it's like you got 2 people, right? You be on a bench in the middle. You got a guy over here. You got a guy over here. This guy said high reps. This guy said low reps. But neither one of them are doing no reps. And they always throw me in the middle of what you think. I'm like, y'all actually both right. I implement both of those. Yeah. But but you ain't got a time to explain all the time when you in the gym. Like you be trying to get it in, and it be like, it's horrible, man.
It's funny you bring high rep and low reps because a study came out, I believe, in 2014. 2 studies actually. I think it was 2014 and 2015, proving what a lot of the greats were saying. That it's really about mind muscle connection. They had people that do 8 to 10 reps. People that were doing 3 to 5 reps, people that were doing 20, 25 reps. And what they noticed, as long as those people went to failure or close to failure, they were still able to make gains. And it's not, and remember, think about it, they're slow twitch and fibers. The slow twitch fibers are typically the ones that are for the higher reps. What we know is once you get closer to failure, the fast twitch got to kick in. So you can still get big off of higher reps, but you must go for failure. And most people ain't got that kind of pain tolerance. Most people run from that failure. They run from that burn. They run from that. They run from that shit.
I love it.
If you train with that light ass weight, you must go to failure. People run from that shit. Heavier weight makes it easier to go to failure. Because to be quite honest with you, after about 15 reps, I lose focus. I like to Yeah, I lose focus at about 15 reps. So I like to go heavy enough to where I'm stopping it around 10, stopping it around 8, And for the little, yeah.
I'm about to say, I see countless people. I see countless people. They be repping, and they be like easy repping. It might be a lot of reps, but they be holding a conversation at the same time. I'm like, and they put the weight down. I be like, they wonder why they ain't getting nowhere.
Lightweight ain't gonna do shit for you if you're not getting the failure.
It's basically cardio out there, It's basically cardio.
Pretty much, just pumping up your muscles. You can do
Hey,
that. Get a little push, take a little picture. That's what you want to do. But you really want to build on lightweight, you got to go to failure.
Oh yeah. I was also wondering. If you're willing to do it, you did it last year. I was wondering if you could critique my physique this year. Maybe if you want to do it now or later.
Yes.
I was just,
this is what I do. It's funny. People ask me all the time to critique the physique, but I'm like, send me the video, or how do you want to do it? You're in the car right now, huh? How you want to critique the physique when you're lean, critique it now? What you mean?
Shoot, I got videos, but let me see if I can send. I don't know how to do it. I remember last time we did it on one of my videos. I don't remember. I don't know the best way to do it.
Okay, well, shit. Like I said, you can email it to askbeastmode@hotmail.com.
Askbeastmode, I do that.
Yeah, askbeastmode@hotmail.com. You can be the first. I haven't done an Ask Beast Mode show ever. You can be the first one.
Okay, that'd be great. Hey, that was trying to pin.
Askbeastmode@hotmail.com.
Hotmail.com. I'm gonna do that because that'd be great.
You can email me on Instagram so you can let me know you sent that shit. That way I can go look.
Yeah, I follow you on Instagram too. I follow you on Instagram.
I think I follow you on the gram. Let me make sure. Real quick before you go, make sure I follow you. Like I said, you really want me to do it? We critiqued it last time. That was a year ago. I'm curious to see how you're looking now. That'd be kind of cool.
Oh yeah, I think it's a 9-day difference. But that's just my own personal opinion. I could be biased.
What's your name on Instagram?
Oh, it's Reppin Time Fitness.
Reppin Time. Anthony Miller.
Yep.
I just follow you. So yeah, let's make it happen, man. If you're really serious, let's make this shit happen.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you. 100%.
You might fuck around and start something. Start having motherfuckers sending me videos. Bring that shit back.
Hey man, them was the days, man. Hey,
I miss that shit. That's one of my favorite things to do. One of my favorite things to do is critique physique.
Anybody that's an OG, they know. Hey, I've been watching since Walmart spatula and all that.
Yeah.
Hey. But yeah, man, that'd be great because man, I've been working, and I'm working more now. I think I see the light where I really can build my legs right now. That's what I'm gonna put on the front burner right now, even more. And man, all the weak points, I'm gonna build them up. If they can match, man, I don't know. I always said I'd never compete, but if everything match like that, I might compete. I just gotta learn how to pose. I don't know how to pose.
Yeah, I follow your YouTube. I don't really comment, but I be tuning in from time to time.
I appreciate you.
Last video I saw, you were talking about the gym positivity people.
Oh yeah, man. Man, my pet peeve is people in the gym. I don't be meaning nothing by it, and it's like, I don't know, man. It's just they don't get it. You gotta beg people. You gotta beg grown men who are older than us. Like people be. Man, I got this guy, man. Kid you not, this is a guy I call him. I don't know his real name, and I don't mean to disrespect him, but it's nothing I can do. Is like I call him Freaky Jason.
Okay.
Cause man, Freaky Jason will follow you home, man. He'll follow you around. Yeah, he'll follow you around the gym. Everywhere you go, he over there. You could be way over there. You could be the only person in the gym. He over there. Then he'll follow you to the locker room. Then he'll follow you to your car. One day I'm in my car, right? I had left, and so I'm in my car. Pretty much just like this, with the camera facing towards me, I'm making a video. And I didn't see him at first. He was over there, like, in front of me, like, to the side. He was in front of his SUV. And I'm getting into my video. I don't remember what it was. Matter of fact, the video is called I think it was titled Freaky Jason trying to follow me home or whatever.
Freaky
And
Jason,
yeah,
Mark Lawrence.
yeah.
Mark Lawrence
So,
had his thing called Freaky Jason.
I mean, literally, I looked, I seen him, and like I drove off because I had to go to work, so I pulled off,
Yeah.
and he threw up the high sign like this, and
Yeah.
I just rolled past him. He had his hand up forever. I'm like, I ain't about to say hi to this guy, so I pulled off, right? And
Yeah.
like, I don't know how it happened. I had time to chill, so I had, I was cruising. I still was on video, and I'm still on video, and I'm cruising. I got the light on. It's 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm hoping I don't get pulled over by the cops, but I'm like, I gotta talk to my fans. I mean, I gotta, this dude pull up right next to, he right here in my window. He like this. He driving. I'm driving, and I'm like, I don't know how he pulled up, like, cause I'm cruising. I guess he got in his car and started following me.
And
And I was like, yeah, and I'm cussing him out and saying, da, 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 da. And I was like, I thought in my head, I was like, I better not go home. I don't want this man to find out where I live because it's gonna be some kind of problem. So I pulled up at the gas station. And I was like, in my head, I'm like, man, if this dude pull up at this gas station, it's gonna be a problem. He didn't pull up at the gas station. Yeah, man. I mean, it's some weirdos in the gym. I mean,
trust me, I know.
I don't know if it's everywhere. I'm pretty sure it's everywhere, but it takes the cake where I go.
Yeah, I know. Trust me. Trust me. I've seen it all. I've been around it. I've seen it all. Well, all right, well, I'm gonna go to these other guys' call. Yeah, like I said, if you're serious about that show, man, say that shit to me. I'll make it happen.
He said, Hotmail. He said Beast Mode.
Ask Beast Mode and Hotmail.
You
can DM me tonight. I'll let you know you forget.
Okay. Ask Beast Mode show or Beast Mode.
I'm gonna DM it to you.
Okay. I appreciate it. I'm old, man. Hey, man. Hey, I might be a year older than you, but that 1 year do something.
Yeah, hold on. I'm sending it right now. Yeah, I just DM'd it to you, so man, make it happen.
Okay, I appreciate you. Thank you.
All right, peace, brother. Good talking to you, man.
All right, much love always, man.
Always. Yeah, like I told you guys, man, Reppin Time is a good guy, guys. Like I said, he was on the last stream. That was a year ago. Fuck, like I said, I'm gonna do a better job at guys. So we got a donation here. Let me go ahead and answer this, talk to this guy. Killmatic. Been here since the ghetto spatula Walmart protein days. Thank you, man. Got myself blocked. Oh shit. Got myself blocked for saying something slick. He apologized. Fuck. I appreciate that. Fuck. You won't believe how many people message me and they'll say, you blocked me. I don't know why. You know goddamn well why I blocked you. Because let me tell you, it's not an accident. To block somebody, you got to literally go to their page, click block, and then it says, are you sure? That shit ain't no fucking accident. So I appreciate him apologizing. You know, I said something slick when you and August were going back and forth. Damn, that was years ago. Fuck. Any thoughts on Sam Sulek? He is the new Rich Piana. Yeah, I just made a video on Sam Sulek, brother. Just go watch that video. That video was actually, let me make sure. Let me see real quick. Oh, that's right. Fuck. Yeah, I made a video on Sam Sulek, and that video got erased. You know what's funny? Over the weekend, I accidentally erased every video I posted in August and September. Even that Kali Muscle video got erased, which is why I had to re-upload it. If you go to the page, that Kali Muscle video is 28,000 views. When I erased it, it was like 150,000 views. So, but to ask you a question about Sam Sulek, since the video is no longer up, long story short, well, I like his channel. Now let's keep it 100. Sam Sulek is enhanced, and there's definitely some flaws in Sam Sulek's dieting. This dude, I saw one video. The dude had a box of donuts for his first meal and tracked macros. You know, people are taking this macro shit too far. You know, but other than that, other than the fact that he's on gear, other than the fact that his nutrition could use a little work, I like what he's doing. Let me tell you why. When I watch his videos, Sam's videos remind me of 2011, 2013, 2012. It reminds me of the golden era YouTube vlogging scene. All the fancy editing came, where a motherfucker just got their camera and just showed what the fuck they were doing. And I think that's why he's growing so fast. I think that's why people like him so much. You know, it ain't scripted. He's just being himself. And, I think people like that. People want people they can relate to. I think what has happened over the years, a lot of your favorite influencers, they've become unrelatable. And it's not their fault. People grow. People get more successful. People go on to different things. And people like Sam are a little more relatable. He's still going to school. He goes to school. He's talking. He doesn't wear a whole bunch of fancy clothes. He doesn't do a bunch of fancy editing. It's just raw. It's almost like you're a fly on the wall, if that makes any sense. It's almost like you're there with them. It's just raw. It's like watching, it's just, like I said, it's like watching the golden era YouTube vlogging scene. I'm not sure if you guys remember. Matter of fact, you do remember. You just mentioned Matt Ogus. If you're familiar with Matt Ogus used to have a series called the Matt Versus series, where he would vlog himself prepping for his natural shows. And that's exactly what his shit remind me of. It's just a man and his camera, not a bunch of fancy ass editing. He does his posing updates, straight on, not trying to hide his flaws. It's just real and raw. And I like that, guys. But yeah, thank you again, brother. And if you I wish you would have put your Instagram. I would unblock you right now, brother. Like I said, we all make mistakes and hold grudges. The only reason why I block people is not because I necessarily care what they're saying. I got so many followers, they will literally defend me in that comment section. Somebody will say something about me. I'll go to work out. I'll come back, and there's literally like 10 to 20 comments under that comment. Just fucking the vibe of my comment section, So it's almost like, when something gets infected, you want to kind of cut the limb. That's what I do when I block people. I don't necessarily care what they say. I just don't like a bunch of drama in my comment sections. Like I said, believe it or not, I'm here for the good vibes, guys. Good vibes only. But yeah, thank you again, Killmatic. Much love, brother. Let's let somebody else call in. POG 2011. POG 2011.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Oh, hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. If anybody else want to call in, the link is in the description. Feel free to call in, fam. All right. All right. What's going on, brother?
What's up, man? I've been following you since 2011, bro. Like when you first started, man.
Yeah, that's literally when I started. Shit.
Dude, I DM'd you on YouTube, and yes, you replied when you were on POG channel a long time ago. Damn, dude, I'm so happy for you, for your success, for your family.
Yeah, man, appreciate that.
Awesome, man. Fuck, man, dude, you're like probably the only guy in fitness I watch every single week.
Damn.
Hey, yeah, man. And I follow everyone, dude. Like
out of curiosity, what keeps you watching?
I don't know, man. You just got it, man. You got the charisma, bro. It's just fun watching you. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just, like you growing up, you having your family and kid. It just, I don't know, dude. It's just fun to watch.
Yeah.
That's why we all watch you. It's real.
Yeah.
So good for you, man. I'm really happy for you.
Appreciate that, man.
Dude, I want to ask you a question though. Like, so like when you were at your lowest point, how did you come back from that? How do you hit the reset button in life? I'm sure a lot of people have that problem going on right now. I'm going through my own shit right now. So like, how do you hit the reset button when you got shit going on and you're at your low point and just shit just ain't going your way?
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I know this might sound cliche, but let me tell you that the teachings of Jesus Christ, bro. A lot of people say Jesus Christ is made up, but I will tell you this. Regardless if he's real, regardless if he's made up or not, everything he taught is literally backed by universal law.
For sure.
I took his teachings, bro, and literally applied them, and that get out of that hell reality that my mind was stuck in.
Yeah.
My mind was in a very dark place. I was battling some serious demons.
So how do you get out of it? Like for me, like I feel like I have a problem with drinking, you know, like so like I think you had a problem with some drugs. I'm not sure. Just when you were down for those couple months, how did you just stop and just just say fuck this and just get back to where you gotta go?
Well, if you peep the game, Jesus picked disciples. And the root meaning of the word disciple comes back to discipline. You can't be a disciple without being a student, and you're a student of a specific discipline.
Yeah.
So what the Holy Spirit taught me was you have to apply that discipline to every area of your life because everything works the same. Everything literally works the same. So I pretty much took the bodybuilding discipline and applied it to my life. Just like when it comes to dieting down, right? We diet down to get our body in a specific shape. And your body cannot get in a specific shape unless you're walking a certain line. That's how everything works. You want a certain income, you got to walk a certain line. You want a certain relationship with your significant other, you have to walk a certain line. And if you're having any problem with attachments, that's what they call them in Buddhism. Buddhists, they call it attachments. Fasting. Anything that's holding you back, anything, put it like this, it's all numbers. If you have a hard time determining if something good for you or bad for you, it's as simple as this. Is this getting me closer to my goal, or is this taking me away from my goal? For sure. And so if it's taking you away from your goal, it doesn't serve you. So let's say, for example, you got a drinking problem or a drug problem, whatever problem. It's a pussy problem. Some people got a problem with chasing pussy. There's different kinds of addictions. Anything you're doing that's holding you back from reaching your overall best version of yourself is an addiction. And the best way to break free is fasting. You take a 30-day break from anything, your brain resets because your brain works off patterns. Nikola Tesla.
You're saying like fasting from like X problem, right?
People think fasting is just food. No, that's just one form of fasting. Notice they have water fasting. They have fasting. You can fast from anything. You can do a porn fast. No porn for a month.
Exactly. Right. I got you.
Yeah. Anything you take a break from, your brain will reset because that's how your body works. Nikola Tesla said it best. If you understand the universe, understand. It's all energy, frequency, and vibration. And that's how the body works. It gets used to patterns. Notice when you're working out and you try to take a break, 3 days off, you start feeling like shit. Anything you get used to doing and you take a break from, your body is going to crave it. Whether it's a good habit or a bad habit, or a bad habit, your body is going to crave it. So if you've been going to the gym for 3 years straight, you take a week off, your body's going to be like, motherfucker, get back in that gym. You ain't shit. You're a fat piece of shit. All these voices in your head trying to get you back on the right track. If you've been drinking alcohol every Wednesday and every Friday, and you go 2 weeks straight without it, eventually you're going to be craving a drink. Those commercials, watching a football game, you see those drink commercials, you're going to be like, man, I can use a drink right now. You're going to crave anything. Yeah. Same with a relationship. That's why breakups are so hard. Even if the relationship wasn't even that good, even if the relationship was toxic, if y'all separate, you're going to start missing that person because nobody's all bad. You take an extended break from anything, your brain is going to it's the circadian rhythm. It's all circadian rhythm. Your body has a clock. It has a timer. You just got to reset your shit fast. Right. Anything that's holding you back, just notice Jesus did a 40-day fast.
Yeah.
You take a full 4 weeks off from anything, I promise you will reset yourself. And then when you take that fast, replace that shit with something positive. You could have spent jerking off or doing drugs or whatever it is you're fasting from. Replace that with something positive.
Yeah, for sure.
It's transmutation of energy.
Yeah. Thanks for that, man. I appreciate it. Also, I just want to say, earlier from I think Troy called in and asked about AMS. Yeah, first of all, I love AMS. But like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Me
I
too.
feel, dude, first of all, like,
we're actually pretty cool. But go ahead.
yeah, I want to say, like, dude, I think you're at a different stage now in your life. You want a family, which you have. It's beautiful, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, like, even AMS said, there ain't nothing more beautiful than coming back to a woman who really loves you.
Yeah, I agree.
Because that's your real home, you know? And you got a family.
100%.
So I feel like for guys like Troy, like, come on, bro. Like, you really got to, like, I don't know, I don't know what to say to this guy. Like, I feel like this guy's a virgin, dude. But I don't want to talk shit.
You gotta understand too, bro. People don't realize there's a spiritual aspect to this shit, bro. Like let me tell you, when you feel your heart open for the first time, and it's like a magnet. When you feel your heart open for the first time, everything makes more sense. Let me tell you, until you build your connection with yourself, it won't even serve you to try to have a life partner. Trust me, bro. When I had my awakening in 2020, and I felt my heart, you see those pictures of Jesus, and his heart is flaming like a flame.
Dude, hey, let me ask you before you go, like, what made you like realize you were fucking up when you actually were fucking up, and it was public? You know, like you're so successful, you got what you want, like, and then you turn to vice for a little bit. How did you wake up and say, like, fuck this, dude? Like, I want to be back to myself, my best self.
Explain that, articulate that a little better, because that can go several ways. I want to answer the question the way you want it.
Like, I think you mentioned in one of your videos, like, you were, like, I guess, on some party favorites for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then like, you just kind of, like, things were just going downhill. Like, I guess, you know, with you and Denise, it was, hey, you had a little trouble. And, like, how did you come back from that? Like, what made you say, fuck this, from that lifestyle and go back to now?
To be honest with you, bro, if it wasn't for the lockdown, I probably would have never woke up, because what the lockdown did was allow me to sit still. Yeah. You know how they say the idle time is the devil's playground? That is so true, bro. Because once I was able to sit, you know, when you're constantly busy, you don't have time to think. You don't have time to sit in your thoughts.
Yeah.
You know, when the whole world locked down, bro, I literally froze my online clients, and I had so much free time to really be in my thoughts. And when you start having conversations with yourself, and then you start answering yourself, some people call that crazy talking to yourself. Now, that's fucking spiritual. You're literally talking to yourself. You know, and when I started having conversations with myself, and I didn't like the answers I was getting, it was time for a change.
Right. Thank you. Last question before you go. Like, I know you're an entrepreneur, like, you know, you don't have no business going on, but, like, how do you, like, structure your day? Because, like, you can do whatever you want. You can wake up at, like, 1 p.m. or 6 a.m. How do you structure that? Because, like, for me, I'm also, I own 2 businesses. Yeah. Like, I feel like, you know, we work from home. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I agree. And remember, if you've been following me, you know I never wanted kids for that reason. I like doing what the fuck I want to do, when the fuck I want to do it, how the fuck I want to do it.
Yeah.
I like waking up at 12, 1, fucking, you know, do what the fuck I want to do.
I mean, it's cool, dude, but it sucks at the same time because, like, there's no structure, you know?
Yeah, but having a child, bro, you want to try to give a little time, tuck her in. You want to try to read with her. You want to play, you know, watch a little TV with her. Of course, business, you got to take care of your clients. You know, at the end of the day, bills are due and taxes are due. So you have outside forces keeping you in line. You know, as much as I would love to just sit around doing nothing, I know for a fact taxes are going to be due. I got to get that money. I know my child, I got to invest in her. You know, everybody thinks investment is all about money. You got to invest love and stuff too in your children. Because let me tell you, once the child gets old enough to think for themselves, if there's no really emotional attachment, they're going to be like, fuck dad. I know grown ass men in their 50s and they hardly even see their kids. There's no connection. Yeah. They spend all their time working and providing. You got to put some love in that piggy bank. Put some time in that piggy bank. Go to a few of her fucking recitals. Go to a few of her plays. Tell her you love her. You know, so as much as I would love, trust me, that's still in me. I would love to just go to bed when I want, wake up when I want, but I have so many responsibilities that I have to structure my day. You know, I got to do my clients at a certain time. I got to get to that gym at a certain time. You know, I still got people like Mark Loblaner checking in with me. Hey, we're low on these sales. Make sure you promote this a little more. Hey, we got new products, you know. So to shorten it up, long story short, once you start getting more responsibilities, it comes naturally to structure your day. If you don't have a lot of responsibilities, you're never going to structure your day.
Right.
Because let me tell you, from the year 2012 to the year 17-ish, bro, I just did the fuck I wanted to do every fucking day. You saw my cut a rug phase.
Yeah.
Dude, I was cutting a rug on weekdays because I didn't have a lot going on. You know, just clients pretty much. I had people shipping my clothes for me. You know, this structure comes naturally when you have more responsibility because it's only 24 hours in a day.
Yeah.
Unless you want your business to sink, unless you want your relationship to sink, unless you want your physique to sink, you're going to do what you got to do.
For sure. Thanks, brother. Appreciate taking my call. Yeah, I've been watching you since like OG, bro. Like Barthel Fitness, Tony Doe, JC Yamamoto, Nikki Blackletter, Chris Guzman, everyone, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, keep doing your thing, brother. And
much love, man. Appreciate the thanks for the questions, man. It really helped me open my mind.
Man, you're great, bro. Okay, I'll look forward to your another Sunday Funny, bro.
Absolutely. You already know.
All right. Take care, brother.
Thank you, man. All right, guys. Look in the comments, and then we're gonna let another person call in. All right. Then I'm probably gonna roll. This was fun, guys. Like I said, I'm gonna try to tap in with you guys a little more. All right. And I appreciate that guy's question. Guys, we just had a bodybuilder not too long ago. What was his name? Neil something, guys. This guy just literally committed suicide at 34 years old. People need to take mental health very serious, guys. Seriously. You know, I always thought that mental health shit was for pussies, just an excuse to be weak. But once I got a little taste of those dark thoughts, trust me, guys, it's no fucking joke to be in that position. Let me show you this picture right here. This is one of my favorite pieces of art right here. Okay, notice Adam is tapping in with the God consciousness, right? And look at all those heads. You got to tame those voices, guys. And let's just say I got to a point where I had so many voices in my head I couldn't tame them. It took it took a lot of hard work, a lot of inner work to get my mind back right. So I'm definitely an advocate for mental health. Let me change this battery in my camera, and we'll be right back. Give me 1 minute. Yeah. Let me change my we back? We back? All right, cool. Yeah, I had to change my battery, guy. We were in this motherfucker cooking. The battery died on us. All right, we back. We back. All right. That's what happens when you're cooking, man. The battery needs to be changed. All right. So we got this guy, Steel City Muscle. Let's go ahead and tap in with our brother. All right. Steel City.
What's going on, man?
What's good, brother?
Chilling, man. Shout out from Pittsburgh. Just want to show some love.
Shout out to Pittsburgh, man.
I met you a couple of years ago at the Arnold, like 5 years ago.
Oh shit. Yeah, man. Yeah. Appreciate
Yeah,
that.
you were, man. It was a great experience. You were very extremely humble, very cool, personable. I like that. That was dope. I'm a natural bodybuilder, fitness coach as well. Just trying. I kind of went off away from it. Just in the city, the money's not there, but I still live the lifestyle. Always have, always will. But I just turned 40, so now I'm trying to I'm rediscovering with a new body that the same methods when I was 25 don't work as now, but it's an enjoyable experience trying to learn that. So I want to get your thoughts on a certain perspective from the nutritionist standpoint.
Okay.
So I started doing studying like the mitochondria and how to get rid of dead cells out of the body. Okay. So as a person who's younger versus a person who's older, I'm struggling trying to discover the time frame that would be suitable to do like a detox from like the mono eating or eliminating a lot of the preservatives and artificial things. So what would you think is like a suitable time period? Because obviously the older you get, I think the longer it takes for the body to, one, maintain its nutrition status, but then also have the ability to get rid of bad and dead cells internally.
Yeah.
So what do you think would be like, because I know as a younger person, I'm starting to see like, it's like the 30 to 45 day range based off of certain studies that people start to get rid of those dead cells. But for an older person, I don't know.
Let me find out you try to do a watermelon diet.
No. But I do believe in cutting out a lot of anything with antibiotics, preservatives, artificial flavorings, all that. If it didn't exist 200 years ago, I don't think you should be eating it. But
I agree in moderation for sure. Because like I said, this skeleton right here, bro. I mean, facts are facts. This has been the same for over 2,000 years. Actually, much longer than that.
Right.
You know what I mean? They're digging up bones of bodies that's been in the ground for well over 6,000 years. Same. So what does that tell you? It's the same design, just like a car.
Right.
It's same fuel. So you don't want a bunch of man-made stuff going at your body.
Right. I tell a lot of clients that I had before, I used to say, hey, if it didn't exist 200 years ago, then it's not required today. A lot of times people do preach, all right, moderation. But I say, okay, would you do moderation in drugs? Would you do moderation? Like, what would you do moderation in? It still affects the body at some point. Yeah. But I'm like, okay, how do we get to a level of, all right, we're not putting bad stuff in us, but then there has to be a time frame when we start to heal after that. So I'm like, well,
so you're talking more so on because we have a lot of automatic systems, right?
Right.
And notice when you cut back on carbs, it kicks on the ketones.
Right.
Cheat code. There's little hidden cheat codes in this design.
Right.
You play a video game, or you play Sonic, and you go to a certain space, you go up, down, left, right, up, and then dude, that's how the body works. You just little, and notice it takes a great amount of discipline to tap into those ketones. That our body prefers carbs. To literally go against the grain like that and tap into those ketones proves your discipline.
Right.
So you're talking about the autophagy, I believe.
Right.
Where your body can turn on and cleanse those bad cells, and but your body already does that naturally. But you pretty much want to raise the horsepower.
Right. So do you think that tapping into that autophagy happens slower as you age?
Man, I'm not gonna say. Keep in mind, bro, there's not enough. We have a lot of spiritual teachers, and we have a lot of spiritual teachers and holistic teachers, but there's not a lot of clinical trials.
Right.
You know what I mean? After that might not happen for 10, 20 years or so. But based off of what I've seen and from what I've been studying, dude, that shit kicks on. That shit don't really start slowing down till you reach about senior citizen age.
Okay.
So until you like 50 plus, I don't see it slowing down. Now, if you want to really boost your autophagy, for sure, try fasting. You ever try like doing 3-day fast?
I actually do it now. I fast daily. I intermittent fast. I don't usually eat till midday, but every 2 days a week, I fast completely. And it's been very beneficial for me as far as like I've noticed my immune system gets ramped up. I don't get sick.
You do any herbs?
So right now I do like a lot of ashwagandha. I'm experimenting with teas. I'm still in the experimental phase with my body. I've seen other people do it long term and have better sustainable effects. Yeah. But it's hard to do something short term and say, all right, this is black and white. This is the way when you don't know long term, because you're going to get different long term effects, So I don't know. I'm just an experimental phase, but ashwagandha. I do a lot of vitamins and minerals individually. A lot of juniper. What else do I do? Individual vitamins I do. I'm trying to think. Wow. Tribulus, the regular stuff. But I'm still learning. St. John's wort I do. And I would say grapeseed extract I've been doing. Yeah. That and chlorophyll. But that's about it.
Also too, bro, like I said, intermittent fast, game changer. like I would say spontaneously doing like 3-day fast, and maybe once every 6 to 8 weeks, do like 3 days straight of fasting. You know,
do you believe in prepping the body for the fast? Because I do. I think like if I know I'm gonna do a 2-day fast, or like say a 3-day fast, because we know how long it takes for fat cells to form. We know how long it takes for certain foods to stay in your body and get broken down. So I might have like usually I don't eat at night, but if I know I'm doing a 2-day fast, I might have a 0 carb, high greens meal in the evening that might be 500 to 600 calories just to sit in me. So that way I don't wake up super hungry, because I usually cut off eating at like 6 o'clock. You know what I mean?
Well, keep in mind too, the hunger does not mean you're starving. It's just you remember your body is on a clock. It's used to eating time.
Right.
So because you're hungry, your stomach's growling, don't mean you're deprived or anything. You have, especially if you got body fat on you.
So do you prep your cheat meals like that, like your cheat days? Because like I said, we all know that it takes a certain amount of time, maybe 72 hours for fat cells to form. So would you cut your calories the day before a cheat day and the day after? So then that way you stay in that 3-day caloric deficit, even though you have a surplus that one cheat day?
Well, at this stage keep in mind, if I'm not prepping for a show or no shit like that, I don't overthink it. But what I like to do is I'll wake up, have a fasted workout,
Okay.
boost my appetite, and wait till I'm really hungry to eat.
Okay.
Because honestly, I've been through the whole waking up, going to the breakfast spot. I do that from time to time, I'm not gonna lie. But on a perfect day, a perfect cheat day for me, waking up, doing a nice fasted workout with a little fasted cardio, breaking my fast maybe around 3 or 4.
That's kind of where I'm at right now. My last question is this. So obviously we go through cycles of training, whether it's the bro split, whether it's the, hey, I'm lifting heavy right now until my joints start aching, and I cut it to circuit training, supersets, and high volume like that. Do you find that your hunger, regardless of what intermittent fasting program you're on, your hunger is determined by, hey, I'm lifting heavy now, I get hungrier faster, versus if I'm doing a circuit training, high volume, it takes me a while. I can do intermittent fasting a little bit longer in the day, because that's what I've learned happens to me. And I'm at 40.
Okay. I wouldn't necessarily say the training style makes me hungrier. I would say more so lifestyle. If I got a lot going on outside the gym.
Okay.
Because you got to keep in mind, energy outside the gym plays a part.
Right. It's still energy expenditure.
NEAT, non-energy expenditure. Yeah. So NEAT. So energy outside the gym matter, So if I got a lot, if I'm out running a lot of errands,
right,
seeing people back and forth, I'm hungrier regardless of what split I'm on. But if I'm just at home doing clients and shit like that, it doesn't matter if I'm doing full. I've done a full body. I don't know if you remember, but I did a full body. I think that was 2021. I
did. I remember that.
Yeah, I was experimenting because I made a full body program, put it on my site, and I wanted to try it first.
Okay.
I noticed my appetite wasn't really much different. I was only in the gym 3 times a week.
Oh wow.
I wasn't being in the gym 6 days a week or 3 times a week, and my appetite was still the same, but my outside activity was still the same.
Okay.
I started the moment when my leash was up, and I had to do a lot of back and forth, right, signing contracts, finding where I'm putting all my equipment in storage, helping the people move my shit. Dude, my appetite doubled.
Okay.
My appetite doubled because I was doing a lot of shit outside of the gym. It even affected my workouts a little bit.
Oh wow. Okay, man, I would love to pick your brain, but I don't want to hold up all your time. I was going to say, man, if you're ever up in the Northeast, or you come back to the Arnold, I would definitely like to link up. I'm on Instagram, 412 Steel City Muscle. Follow my page. Let me know if I'm, give me tips. I would love to share.
Because honestly, bro, I'm into that hippie shit now. I'm glad you asked for those hippie. The old me would say, the old Chris Jones put like as long as the hippie ass shit. So, you thought talking about that top? Well, I was like, oh shit, that's that top fishy shit. Because tell me, I've been into all that shit, So I definitely appreciate that. What's your shit?
412 Steel City Muscle. That's my Instagram. All my fitness stuff is on there. Like I said, I'm just trying to reach as many people as possible to actually help people. It's not about clout or being famous or none of that. I'll never reach certain levels, and that's fine. But when you genuinely want to help people and still learn at the same time and grow, because like I said, like I'm 40.
Yeah.
You know, and I think I look better now than when I was 25.
Yeah.
You know, when I was at the height of my competing at 2008, I was like number 2 in the nation natural.
Yeah.
And I think I'm better now. You know, so, but I still want to grow and still want to expand and want to reach more people. But when I met you, we had a great conversation in person. And like I would love to just continue to pick your brain and share like the ins and outs of, because you're similar in age to me. Like you're what, a few years behind me.
Well, I'll be 39 in March.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I just turned 40 in May. So yeah, we're similar in age. I like to talk to people around the same age group who also are in the fitness industry, who know, you know, what they're talking about, basically, and just see what you experience versus what I experience.
Okay.
But I appreciate the time and you taking my call. And I wasn't afraid to go visual.
Like I said, this stuff is holistic shit, bro. This shit is like, remember how bodybuilding used to be back in the day, where they just share information with each other, put it in magazines? Now we got these studies for fitness now, you know.
Right.
So I think that's how the holistic side is going to be in the future. People are going to start getting more curious and start doing clinical trials.
Do you think it'll ever go back to just work expenditure? Like, regardless of the studies, regardless of the herbs, regardless of what's natural, regardless of what's not, it still comes down to the fundamentals, though.
Yeah, but keep in mind, hormones play a point too.
That's true.
And mental health. Think about it. If you are stressed and depressed, that can slow your metabolism. They need to fucking. That's why I said they need to do more. They need to study this shit a little more because the shit goes deep. You know, if your mood can affect your hormones. Notice testosterone. Niggas inject testosterone and they blow up 30, 40 pounds in a year. That's just a hormone. That ain't calories. That's just a hormone. If you get depressed and you got chemicals releasing in your brain and they're affecting your heart and affecting your vibration, bro, you can start getting your estrogen goes up, you're not being your estrogen levels going up, your test levels can drop, and that has a testosterone affects metabolism too.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So yes, on the surface, assuming that everything's balanced and working properly, yes, just calories in, calories out. But bro, if that mind fucked up or your mood's fucked up, you got a lot of stress in your life, you're dealing with a loss, you're grieving, the list goes on, that has an effect on your body too.
Can I share something with you real quick?
Yeah.
So I learned that recently, actually. So recently I had an incident I won't go into details about, but I was about to go to prison.
Yeah.
And I noticed my performance in the gym, because I'm like that dude that like everybody knows, oh, he's the crazy guy in the gym. He just leave him alone. Nobody talks to me, nobody bothers me. You know, I'm that dude. Like I'm grabbing all the heavy crap. I'm doing whatever I could do, and that's fine. Like I just have a crazy mentality when it comes to my fitness. But what I noticed was facing this situation with the judge, it started happening. My performance got affected, even though everything else was on point. My sleep, my food, my nutrition, everything. Yeah. Bro, I started having like, I'd be in a gym and I couldn't go near certain weights because I didn't even feel safe. I was used to. And the moment I got ease at that situation, the first place I went to was the gym. Right after court, I left court and went straight to the gym and had one of my best days that I had in months.
Because you had that invisible weight off of you. Notice we have physical weight that we can actually see, but there's invisible weight that only the heart can weigh. Only your heart knows. Let's say you have 3 kids. We all know who the favorite is. Let's keep it 100, right?
Right.
You ain't gonna say it out loud. Let's keep it real. But we know who the one you vibe with the most. Who the one's more like you?
Right.
You know, it is what it is. The heart weighs the invisible, and you have all this invisible weight on you. People dealing with a divorce. They're dealing with a divorce. I have clients dealing with divorces, all kinds of shit, bro. That's how I know this is the truth, even though the science ain't out there yet.
Right.
You know, the neuroscience hopefully will catch up and show us the shit in writing. But I know this for a fact, just from experience and people I've dealt with, that shit fucks you. Anything that can fuck with your hormones can fuck with your look.
Oh, absolutely. Man, the day before court, I kid you not, I didn't eat for a day and a half.
Yeah.
Had no idea of training. I took 3 days off.
Yep.
The moment I left court, fasted, I went to court and put up numbers in the gym on a specific workout that I always do. And I went, and I was expecting like, oh, I ain't gonna do, nothing today. I'm gonna just get a pump. Man, I went in there, I was strong as hell. I was like, what the heck is going on? I couldn't believe it.
Yep.
But I believe in adrenaline, I believe in positive energy, I believe in God motivating me and stress, man. Getting that stress off you, man, crazy.
They call it a silent killer for a reason.
Absolutely.
And it
Absolutely.
doesn't just kill people, it can kill your mood, it can kill your joy. Dude, that's why people don't talk about mental health enough. And that's why it bothers me. You got these fucking influencers online, not saying no names, talking about depression ain't fucking real. Are you fucking serious? How can you get online and say that? Depression is not real, bro. Like I have a saying that goes, that eye dull will make your eye dull. They say the eye is the level of the body, and people will dim your light feeding you bullshit. You shouldn't have no idol worship. These idols will fucking blind your ass. Shit like telling you depression ain't fucking real. Then you're gonna tell that shit to your fucking kids. Your kid telling you she depressed or he depressed, and you tell them some shit somebody told you on YouTube. Depression ain't fucking real.
The only person that would say that is somebody who ain't been through no real shit that tested their strength. Yeah, you might have been through some shit that would have crumbled somebody else, but it didn't test your strength. See, the problem is if you're already strong, you can endure a little bit. But the problem is you're not tested. Yeah. So that person has never been tested to the level that it was like really, really hard on them. Because otherwise they just, they say like, all right, you went to jail, you're a criminal. You keep going back. Eventually you get numb to it. Yeah. So then, but somebody else who's never been there, that would ruin their life.
He'll be ready to slit his wrist. He'll be ready to slit his wrist.
Exactly. So that person's never been through real trauma to the level where they would have been tested. Otherwise, they're not qualified to even say that to somebody else.
Yeah.
It's crazy to me.
I call it like how we have a physical 1 rep max. You keep adding 25 to the bench. Eventually, you'll get to a weight you can no longer push. And that's how it is with the mind and the heart. Once everybody's gonna have that 1 rep max for the stress weighs them down. Some people, and it's just like on a bench press, some people can handle more weight than others. Somebody's 1 rep max might be the next man's warm up.
Right.
And that's how it is with the mind. Some people just a little more tougher than others, but everybody has their breaking point. They might just never reach it.
Right. And I think also too, when you reach that breaking point and you experience it, once you conquer it, you actually raise the bar for the next breaking point. Now your next breaking point is even higher.
Yeah, it makes you stronger. That's why I tell people all the time, I don't care what I think about me, because I literally been through worse already. Before I got on YouTube, I already been through so much. It got me ready for this, to the point this is no big deal.
Man, I've been watching your videos for so long. I've even seen you like your Walmart trips and stuff from back in the day. And I'm like, to see you, even from when you moved and we had the gym and all the sayings and stuff like that, it's hilarious to me because not that I'm similar, but I kind of am, just in a different way. And it makes me stand out up here. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's a great thing, actually. But to see that the baseline of your message doesn't change, like you have a genuine foundation of your message. And it's not even like on no fanboy shit. It's just like, yo, like they always say, real recognize real. Well, that's the same in the fitness industry. That's why I'm a connect with so many people. I don't just pick up my phone and watch anybody else doing my cardio sessions. But the fact that I do, it's like, yo, I see what he's saying. You know what I mean? His story is different. His story is rare, but he doesn't have expectations. He don't give a damn what nobody thinks about him. Because I'm the same way. I'm a security guard up here. When I do bouncing, I don't care if nobody like me or not. I don't care if it's an attractive person, an ugly person. I treat everybody the same. Same thing in the gym. I treat everybody the same. You work hard. You be a good person. You have an underlying moral foundation. Man, all you can do is grow. Yeah. That's it. But attach to people who went through the growth process. They're not perfect, but they went through it. And that's kind of how I related to you, even when I met you. So I appreciate the all the messages that you've done and the foundation that you've maintained. And I've seen the growth of your family, which is beautiful, and the consistency of how you do your videos. And a lot of times people will do similar type videos week by week, and they say, oh, this is boring to the audience. No, it's not. You're teaching consistency because that's what matters in nutrition and fitness, family, love, and friendship. If people aren't catching on to that, they need to catch on to that. Your consistency message is there. You know, but the people that are blind to it because they're looking for something else.
Yeah.
They're looking for something to hate on. They're looking for something else to be envious of. It's like, no. Chris is like, F this, F what I got, F what I gained. Let's keep the message going. And I appreciate that, man. I'm gonna stay tuned to you and watch you as long as I can, man. And I appreciate the positive energy.
I appreciate you, man. And keep in touch, brother.
Yes, sir. I will.
Most definitely, man.
All right.
Hell yeah. That was a good guy. That was a good call right there, guys, huh? That was a good call. That was a good chop up right there, man. I wasn't expecting that shit. Thanks for the response. This IG is the same name. Let me follow this guy, Killmatic, man. Real quick, guys. Killmatic got blocked in the past, man. K-L-I-M-A-T-I-C. His name ain't even popping up. K-L-I-M-A-T-I-C. Yeah. Yeah, it ain't popping up, brother. But if you email me on askbeastmode at Hotmail, I'll block you, bro. Just make sure you send me the link. I can't find you. It won't pop up. All right. So let's get a phone call in, guys. It's pretty fun. Having a good time, man. I wasn't expecting this. Having a good time, guys. No cap. Having a great time. All right. TM Greatness. It might be the last one, guys. We'll see.
Hey, Chris. What's going on, man?
What's going on, Greatness?
I really wanted to meet you at your gym, man. I thought that would have been pretty nice.
Oh, well, when you come to the next one, bro, I have to be honest with you. I was supposed, when my lease ended, I was going to take a little break to kind of get my mind right. I had a lot going on. But I'm not going to lie. Ever since my equipment has been in storage, this has been the most peace I've had in a very long time.
I kind of felt that vibe. I saw you had you doing great because I've been watching you for a while off and on.
Yeah.
I was in high school when I first started watching you, and then I didn't really I'm a big no TV kind of guy. But I got back on to Google and Googling everything, and you like the best I could find. Besides, I got some other people I really like.
Yeah.
But out of the black side, the realness, that's the guy right there. So I'm back.
Where you from?
I'm all around. I feel like a young mud. I'm under 30 right now, so I'm from the Chicago area though.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna have to see you about the Hotmail email. I kind of want to know if I should join the program.
What you want? What you want? Your physique critique or something like that?
Yeah, but I've been wanting to do a program for a while now, and I really like your tips. I feel like the way that you think, I've latched onto it very easily, very simply.
How old are you right now? 29?
28. I'll be 29.
Okay. Yeah, bro. Like I said, Ask Beast Mode show. It's not just for critiquing physiques. It's any fitness related questions you have. And honestly, I would love to get back to doing that more frequently, but I don't get enough videos sent in for whatever reason. Maybe because I don't mention it enough. But you want my opinion on your physique, what program would be best for you. You can send me video of you working out. I can give some insight on your form. So many ways. There's the questions are limitless when it comes to fitness.
It's crazy because I feel like you in a room.
Yeah.
Right now.
That's the vibe I go for.
Yeah.
That's the vibe I go for.
And I wind down.
Like I'm here.
It's nothing like those videos. I haven't been watching nobody else. It's my second apartment right now.
Okay.
Whenever I get home, I watch your videos, unless it's some educational stuff. But like I said, I just cut out the TV altogether. Okay. I've been having a hard time. I got books right here, but I've been having a hard time since I moved away from Chicago.
What book you on right now?
I'm on a few, but the one that keeps coming to mind is about botanical. I'm into all kinds of stuff. I was vegetarian for 5 years. Botanicals. It's a real real big book.
Okay. Some herbal type stuff.
Herbal, but also wilderness. So explaining to you
shit.
what this type of flowering is, and you know what I'm saying. I want to learn how to garden.
You might have some game sharing me in the future.
I'm sure I will.
There's so
Especially
many-
this was the reason why I said on this call. I'm like, you know, I didn't get to touch base when you were at your gym.
Yeah.
You know,
You might, I mean, honestly, that's something I want to get more into, bro. I believe there's got to be some herbs to boost your test, you know, because there's literally herbs and shit you can take to talk to fucking spirits, bro. Like real shit.
Honey is the thing I just recently saw.
There's psychedelics you can take, and literally your mind is in other dimensions and shit. There's got to be a herb that boosts your fucking testosterone.
And we know what the thing is. What's going to latch on to people is what's going to be popping right now.
Yeah.
So it's people that know all about this stuff. They just sound like dorks. Who's going to latch on to a dork? You know, and this population of people that it's all about what's going right now. And I'm getting old, I feel, especially with the way that I've been living since I was 23, 24. I've been no TV, majority books and YouTube, you know.
Yeah. Well, I will say this. I noticed, bro, everything we do, we're learning, whether we realize it or not. Even video games, you know, even video games, you think it might be a waste of time. You can learn something from playing Grand Theft Auto. Like our minds are constantly soaking shit up, you know.
Only thing I'm afraid of at first, I would say afraid because I have a child now, you know, separated. And that video of you when you got back with the niece really hit me. Yeah. Unfortunately, it wasn't the same for me, you know, but I heard the story. I heard how you felt about marriage. You know what I mean? And I wanted that. It's just the woman is in an older age and it just didn't happen that way. So, and with me, I think me wanting a child was because I knew there was something I needed to learn. I didn't have the biggest problem trying to guide my vision and didn't make super big mistakes that have changed my life. But I could relate to you in a lot of different ways. But with me, I have a hard time doing things that I know that just because it'll teach me something doesn't mean that I'm going to understand and learn.
Yeah.
I have an older brother, totally different father, you know, so he can learn when he sees something because he's seen things that I may never see, you know, but for me, I can only listen it. And sometimes that listening can turn to lust. I may want to try some things. So I try to be careful.
Yeah, the best way I've learned to understand anything, you might have heard this already. You have to master one thing. You know, master one thing and it will enhance. Notice in the Bible, they have the book of Genesis. My bad. They have the tree of knowledge and they have the tree of life. People are ignoring the tree. That's where the tree of life gives you the understanding. Because when you master one thing, it's going to help you understand everything else because law of vibration ensures everything works the same. Perfect example, right? We got a rapper, right? And we find out later down the line, he had a ghostwriter the whole time, right? Now, are we going to just write him off like he ain't shit? No, because we know for a fact he's a great performer. He has great delivery. He ain't in prison. You know how easy it is to get in trouble when you're a rapper, you know? Like, there's good qualities about this guy. He just got that one little cheat code, that one little ingredient. So we found out your favorite bodybuilder, he wasn't really natural, right?
Right.
He still worked out. He still went to the expos, met his followers. It's just that one ingredient. And although it's just one ingredient, it does matter because we know for a fact without that one ingredient, he wouldn't be where the fuck he is. You know? So although we got a rapper situation here and a bodybuilder here, it's still the same macros, it's still the same numbers, it's still the same situation, you know. And you get that level of understanding when you master one thing. Mastering one thing, you could take anything and make it make sense.
So I want to make a segue into and you know make a statement about self-fulfillment.
Yeah.
I'm in the medical field. I'm not sure if I want to pursue this 100% because I know it'll take a lot out of me. I knew what it took to get to where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
I know how smart I am in my genes and that I could do it. It's
What
just
kind of medical field, like pharmacist for what? This that shit
oh
go.
no, I'm a nurse's aide, and I never wanted to do it, but I knew that it was attainable. I did security for a hospital at first,
Yeah.
a decent
Not
chain,
only that, at the job security, it probably won't go out because you start to notice.
and I don't want to.
This technology shit, bro. I haven't said it on camera, but bro, if you pay attention, they're creating these technology to take a lot of blue collar jobs away. You know, I went to the airport the other day and they have this fucking store where you just swipe your card and you can take what you want and like walk the fuck out and they just charge you your fucking card. Bro, they got a McDonald's out here now with nothing but like machines serving the burgers. You know, 10 years from now, it's gonna be more of that. 10 years from now, let these motherfuckers go on strike at UPS, try that shit again. They're gonna be drones dropping these packages off. You know, there's gonna be self-driving cars dropping these packages off. So definitely, if you have the opportunity to get a career that's recession-proof, definitely have that as a backup because you never know what this future. The way this future.
Oh, for sure. Just how he said it, he wants to continue to coach, even though he does what he does it for a living. Same with me. I want to get into this field of coaching, though. I just really want to. I can't help myself. I've been like this since I began the vegetarian journey. Before then, my mom and whoever would ask about what do I know about such and such subjects is pertaining to fitness and health. And I feel like we need to be more personal with each other. This world is so digital, and we stuck on our phones. I went and saw a friend I graduated with.
I'm starting to notice more and more that those Amish motherfuckers probably got it right, bro. You know how the people with the big beards and still around horses, the Amish community, they still plant their own food and shit.
I go to a food spot. That's how they dress, man.
I always thought they were weird as fuck. And now I'm looking, I'm like, man, they cracked the fucking code, you know, because I'm telling you it's like the cost of living's going up, but the value of the dollar's dropping. Peep the game. The cost of living's going up, but the value of the dollar is dropping. These other countries are conspiring to not take the American dollar. Bro, I'm not trying to sound like conspiracy theorists. I'm just peeping the game, you know, because it reminds me of prison. Remember I told you, you master one thing, you understand everything else. It's like in prison. They don't just have a riot spontaneously. They plan that shit weeks out. They start sharpening the shanks. They hiding their shit in the mattresses. They just don't say, hey, riot time. They know that shit coming weeks out. They plan that shit weeks out. And based off the laws they're passing and shit, bro, it just looks like they're trying to cut the middle to lower class out and let the elites take over. And if you do happen to make it, you're gonna be in debt up to your ass. You know,
and that's how I'm feeling right now.
Credit up the ass, student loans up the ass to where you gotta work till the day you fucking die. That's how I try to. That's what I'm seeing.
And I've been going against the grain, realizing that now.
So
that's what it is. But I also believe you can. One thing I learned from somebody that I thought, you believe people are as wise as you perceive them, And with the reunion, I'm 10 years out from high school, more personally now, so you have a different view. But I say one thing he said, don't live outside of your means thing. He said something, but he said it something along those lines. But the way he said it at that age, it made sense to me. I could live off of very little, but as long as I feel it in my heart that I'm doing right, that's what I want. I'll agree with you. I've been thinking about this land thing seriously, but I do want to keep that medical on the side.
It reminds me, what you just said, living within your means, remind me of a quote one of my philosophers said. He said, you're not rich by what you have, you're rich by what you can do without. You're not rich by what you own, you're rich by what you can do without. You're constantly needing shit, you're constantly going to be stretching yourself. My goal is this: make more money than you spend. I think if you're making more than you spend, you're already in a good place. And of course, save it for a rainy day, because who saw Corona coming? You know, who the fuck saw Corona coming? These people have shown us with their actions they don't give a fuck about us. We gotta stop fucking pretending. We gotta stop falling for the media tricks and the politics, not politics, politics. If people don't give a fuck about us, we have to do for ourselves. You know, we have to do for. You saw what happened to Hawaii. These motherfuckers trying to give them $700, bro. Lost every fucking thing. How the fuck you survive a fire? You lose everything, and they offer you $700 fucking bucks to survive on. These people don't give a fuck about us, bro. So
because it's about that business running, you know, and continue to doing what they have to do. You know, I'm sorry for your loss here.
Bro, if you have the opportunity to secure a good income with job security, I would lock that in and do the shit you love on the side. And once that takes off, then do that. Even with the YouTube shit, I was working a job. I didn't quit my job until I had a year's worth of rent saved. The way I saw it, if I can't make it a year, then it ain't for me. You know, it's hard to grind when you're in survival mode. You know, so what I did was save enough rent for a year. That way I can do the YouTube shit stress-free and be fun, have a good time, and not worry about my rent that's coming every month. When you're in survival mode, your heart doesn't beat the fucking same. Your vibration ain't the fucking same. You don't even laugh at jokes the same. Your dreams ain't the fucking same. So if you have an opportunity, which is very rare, not everybody has the opportunity to secure a job that's recession proof. If you have an opportunity, I'm not in your business. I'm just saying, you have opportunities to have motherfucking job security. I would lock that down. And whatever your passion is, the shit that wakes you up, the shit that brings you joy, go for it on the side. And once that shit's taken off, save enough money to have your bills paid and go for it, then go all in. Because let me tell you, bro, when the money dry up and the rent still due, good fucking luck, bro. Good fucking luck. I would never want to put myself in that situation, you know, if I can avoid it.
That's some great advice. Just based off of your experiences, I'm a person of experience. I like to feel what I'm going through. So when I'm talking to somebody that I can respect, you know, or just got similar love and passion for certain things, man, when I see some of your side poses, man, I swear I need to get in one of the programs.
Yeah, man,
so
man.
It's
you said you wanted to get into what's your passion? Because obviously the medical business ain't your passion. What's your passion?
My head is, you know, I deal with mental illness from high school. So my head has been everywhere, and that's part of it, you know. So I don't know. I love to be alive. I want to feel alive, be alive. You standing right here, but are you with me? You know, not are you going to go with me where I'm going, but are you present? I like that feeling. And I've talked to people and they say, hey, maybe you should do counseling, psychology or something. And I will tell you this, I met a counselor that I said, that's her job. And I thought about myself in her seat, you know what I'm saying? How can I be so smooth like that too, if I were to want to do something like that? And not talk too, because I like to talk. So that's when I said, maybe that isn't for me at the same time. So
it sounds like you still haven't had that tree of life yet, that full 360 yet, because you're still trying to find yourself. Notice you said you move around a lot too. You still you're on a journey, bro. Enjoy it. But while you're on your journey, you gotta have that backup, have that fucking security locked down. If you have the opportunity to lock down some security for yourself, why not? Or trade lock that
I want to
down.
be hungry enough to pursue that. This giving me hunger, knowing that I can go back and take a look, and then the opportunity to see you, and now this is even closer connection. You know how I sound, you know, so I'll take that personally. I'll take that word of advice personally. Thank you.
Oh, no problem, bro. Like I say, man, good luck to you, bro. Thanks for calling.
You're welcome. Thank you.
And hopefully
for everything you've done, man.
Yeah, appreciate you. And hopefully when you learn more about the botanicals, you put me on some herb game, bro.
Oh yeah, my sister, man, she likes TX. We'll see what happens.
I've been getting DMs, bro, from some hippie cats, bro, promising me they could turn me to like Super Saiyan God mode with the herbs they got. So we'll see. But all right, man. I'll talk to you later, bro. Thanks for calling.
No problem. Thank you. Talk to you later.
Good luck to you, brother. I'm gonna do 2 more calls. I got Marilyn and Queeno. After that, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night, get my last meal, spend time with Brooke and Denise. You know, this was fun, guys. All right, we got Marilyn.
Hi, Chris. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good, Chris. I have to just say, you have to put more. It's either you have to do more things for women on your channel, or we have to bring Denise in
Okay.
because you are for the men, boy. Me and my husband, we sit here and we watch you, and when we go to the gym, is literally just it's just for my husband, So I feel kind of lost at the gym at times. So I just need you to put more content up for like women, or let's go. We have to incorporate Denise.
I heard that.
Now, I do have a question for you very quickly, Chris.
Okay.
How do you become more consistent? Like, because the thing with my husband and I, we'll work out for 2-3 weeks. We're eating healthy, and the next thing you know, we fall off and we're right back to square one. How do we get on that track and stay on that track?
I've been there before. There's several ways to go about it. The temporary fix is setting dates. You got a vacation coming up you want to look good for. You got a reunion coming up you want to look good for. You don't have a way out. You know what I mean? So one, setting dates. Hey, we want to do some family photos in 3 weeks.
Mhm.
We know pictures last forever.
Correct.
So let's setting. That's what helps me tremendously. Setting little dates like that, dates that require me to look nice.
Okay.
Little vacations here and there, trips here and there, photo shoots here and there. One day I heard you got a baby in the background.
Oh yeah. Yes, that's my 5-year-old son. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
you want to take some. Dude, sometimes I go back and look at pictures of me and my family.
Mhm.
Back when I was a baby boy, and so one day your kids are gonna do that too, So
Mhm.
setting photo shoots up you want to look nice for, you want to go shopping, buy some fresh fits, that keeps you honest. But
Okay.
what really helps long term, those are temporary fixes. Because let's be real, you can just say I ain't setting no fucking dates, fucking date, What really helps for the long term is you gotta have a strong why.
Mhm.
You got to have a strong why. That's everything has weight, even the metaphysical. Your why has to be heavy.
Okay. Perfect.
You got to have a heavy why. For me, my why, I have several whys. But one of my whys is, bro, it's hard enough out here being a short man in this world. It's already hard enough being a short. Think about it. Go on a dating website. They want 6 foot and up. Let's keep it 100. They were 6 foot and up, 6 figures, all this type of shit, right? So, I know for a fact, being a short man to be in my, I can't even afford to not be at my best. I gotta be the best me I can be. I'm obsessed with self improvement. I'm obsessed with being in my best. So you gotta find that why for yourself, whatever that why is, and hold on to that why.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you so much. We truly appreciate your content. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Take care.
All right. Shout out to Marilyn. All right, we got one more call. Queeno's Gym. What's going on, brother?
Yo, what's cracking, Chris Jones? How you doing, bro?
What's going on, brother?
What's up, man? I just want to hop on here and show you my gym, see what you thought of it.
Let's take a look, man. It's a home gym?
Yes, sir. It's my home gym, bro.
Now,
Let me
before you
switch you
show
over
me
to the
this,
camera right quick.
before you show me this gym, how long you been lifting?
How long have I been training and lifting?
Yeah.
I got out of high school in 2012, and I've been lifting since 2011. So since 2011. About 12, 13 years.
And how old are you?
I'm 29.
And what are your fitness goals?
But so honestly, let me switch this. So my fitness goals is just to kind of stay healthy a little bit, kind of keep my body moving. I love bodybuilding. That's how I found you a long time ago, is through bodybuilding. Yeah, bodybuilding has always been like part of my passion. I love it. It all started with my dad. Honestly, I was always kind of overweight, and my dad always kind of told me, like, just do push-ups every day.
Yeah.
So you can get better at them. And then he'll test me like, hey, have you been doing your push-ups? And sometimes I would lie, honestly, in the beginning. I'd be like, yeah. And then he'll test me, let me see 10 of them. So I couldn't even do one. So then he'd be like, you're lying to me. So then just over time, it's just like, I was like, damn, I got to start doing my push-ups. And then honestly, what made me able to do push-ups is my dad always had a curl bar. And so I just started kind of lifting the curl bar a little bit. And just by lifting the weights, it got me a bit stronger. So I was able to finally do some push-ups. And then I finally showed him, I was like, hey, look, you can do some push-ups. I showed him like 5 good ones. He was impressed. And after that, man, I never stopped. At age 12, I asked my dad, like, hey, I want to get a bench press. And then he was like, yeah, you go with your mom. My dad has always been a grinder. He's always at work. So he's like, you go with your mom, and then I should give you $450. Find a good one for us, because he wants to be with it with me, So then I went with my mom, and we picked up this bench press when I was 12 years old. Brought it home, built it myself.
All right, let's take a look. It's in the garage?
Can you see it?
Yeah, I see the bench press. Let's give us a closer look, man. Yeah, let's take a look.
So I've had this bench press since I was 12 years old. I don't know the math on that, but it's a good condition. And yeah, this is my first baby right here. This is what started it all for me, man.
Let me take a look. Let's see here. Hold on.
Let me flip you the camera too. Let me flip the camera.
Yeah, because I want to get it. Yeah, do that.
You see that?
Okay. Let me see here. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so I got the bench press right here. I see. Got the bench press. It declines too, huh?
Yeah, so it declines, inclines, all the way up to almost military press here.
Okay, now let me take
a look. It does everything I need.
And what else you got? I see some bars over there in the corner.
Oh, you want to get the good stuff? So this is gonna
bars. Now what do you attach those on?
My right here, I got a lat
pull down. Okay, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Got my lat pull down right here. Can do a bunch of back movements here that I do. Chest press, leg extensions. I do hamstring curls on this guy. I used to have a bigger one, but I switched to this one because then I wanted to get this guy here to hit some legs. Yeah, so moving on a little bit. I got some dumbbells, big boys.
Okay.
100.
He invested in himself.
Of course, man. I keep it raw. Keep it raw. I got my daughter in here all the time,
Okay.
Got some bars right here.
Okay. Got a little trap bar.
Trap bar. I use this for deadlifting. This is like a deadlifting bar. This is kind of like a multi-purpose. This is a cap bar, like a China bar, but I've been having this one for a while too. A little dumbbell section right here.
Okay, we got a mirror too.
Mirror. I got this because you got me on my hippie shit a little bit. Not gonna lie.
Okay.
I want to get a mannequin up in here, kind of like how you have
get you one of them skeletons. It keeps you humble.
Honestly, yes.
It reminds me every day that you gotta take care of them joints.
Yes, and I've had some joint problems in the past, and I've kind of really helped me Yeah, I think that mannequin will help me out a little bit.
Yeah. Every time I look at this thing, it reminds me the body is, you gotta take care of it. Each joint is designed to move in a specific direction. You know, a lot of people be trying to press with their elbows when their elbows are hinging joint.
Yeah, exactly. And
Right.
especially when you start opening up about that and talking about that stuff, getting this just this poster right here, sometimes on chest day, I'm like, all right, why is this feeling kind of weird or something like that? Just kind of look at these muscles and kind of see how they're supposed to move. And I just try to do different variations in here and just kind of try to, hit the muscles in different muscle groups. Like, look at all these little muscles that you don't even know about. And it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, you got your lat muscles, but then look at all these little ones inside. I'm like, okay, how do I work those guys out then?
Yep. And honestly, the direction of the fibers give you the clues.
Exactly. That's what.
The direction the fibers move in gives you the clues of how to work them.
That's what I've been kind of like. That's what I've been doing. So right here we have a Smith machine.
Oh, got a squat rack too. Well,
yeah,
Smith machine. Bro,
yeah, Smith machine and the squat.
You got this motherfucker. You can hit every body part.
No, that's what I've been doing, Chris. Because I really love this stuff. So like, I really like when I started putting this thing together. This all happened in the pandemic.
Yeah.
Luckily I had this. So this kind of these bars go up for a squat. Like if I wanted to, I could pick it all the way up and turn it so I could squat in here. So I was squatting in here, and my plan was like, all right, before this whole garage had like junk in here. And little by little, I just started throwing everything out, emptying it out. I got like a shed over there. I took everything. Anyways, so Smith machine, weights, and then I got this guy right here. It's a cool little pull-up bar.
Okay.
Pull-up bar with I use those battle legs. It is kind of high up, so I gotta just jump up there and grab on a little bit. Yeah. Or I use this bench. To stand up there and try to do some dead hang or something.
You got the goddamn ceiling.
What's it called? A bike?
Got a bike.
Elliptical.
Okay.
This elliptical is pretty badass. Treadmill. It does a decline and incline. So it goes down to negative.
If you had to guess, how much all this cost you?
Honestly, to be honest, I flipped a lot of stuff. Like I bought stuff that came with other stuff, and I just resold some of the stuff. So, like for instance, this guy cost me $50. This thing cost me $50. Most of these dumbbells, I made money on these dumbbells. These barbells, that red barbell, I got it for free. I made money because I got it with a bunch of other stuff, and I just kind of sold it on the used market, and I made money, and I was able to keep that and upgrade my gym. All these weights you see right here, like these bumper plates and stuff, these were all rusty before. They were like, I would say I probably spent I think I made money in here, honestly. I made money in here. I didn't spend anything.
Damn.
Yeah, I just kind of was flipping stuff, and I ended up making money in here.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You came out nice. I can get a damn good workout in here.
Yeah, for sure. I think anybody can, and I've been wanting to get people in here, and I think I need to just kind of show my gym out a little bit. But anyways, I got this right here. So the glute ham raise. This thing is pretty mean. I love this thing. I try to use it as what is that thing called? The West Side Gym. They have the machine. I think you have one in your gym, or you had it.
You talking about reverse hypers?
Yeah. So I kind of try to use this as a reverse hyper a little bit. I attach a band right here, and I'm able to like hang myself on here and kind of just do a little bit of that.
Like Louis Simmons, like Louis Simmons West Side.
Yeah. Yes, sir. And then we got this guy, low and high cables.
What? Let me see. So you got the cable crossovers?
Caber crossover, Chris.
Yeah,
You need to come down. You need
how
to come
much?
to
How
the
much?
gym. You
How
need to
much
come to the
for?
workout.
How much for a membership?
I got you, Chris. Just come by. Free workout. Free
Yeah,
workout.
I need a gas pass.
That's hilarious. But yeah, man, I'll be pulling up the bench in here. I pull up the bench in here and I get I do like flies. I can do everything. Rows. Sometimes I do T-bar rows for the hose. You already know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get big out here, get a thick back.
Oh man, you got it, bro. You got it. I mean, what's your split like?
So I work from home, so I'm doing like a bodybuilding split. Honestly, I work a body part every day, kind of. So like either I have chest day, back day, legs, arms, and then right now I'm doing kind of like chest and back on like Thursdays and Wednesdays,
Okay.
and then I'm doing legs on Mondays and Fridays, and yeah.
On a leg day, what would you do? What would be a typical leg day for you?
Okay, on the leg day, I'm probably warming up on this bike a little bit, like 5-10 minutes, a little bit, and then I'm hopping over here. And I like to start off with hamstring curls. Something about getting my hamstrings warm in the beginning. Just and I go with leg extensions, and then after
Okay.
leg extensions, my legs are probably feeling kind of nice and warm. I might do goblet squats. I might do Smith machine, but I really have been liking the front squats. Front squats
Okay.
feel really nice for me. It's easy on my low back, and
Yeah.
I like the way it feels in my core and stuff. And then this guy kind of gets thrown in there. I like to do single leg split squats on this one, or
Man, that's
just
nice. Fuck.
yeah. Sometimes I like to hit these jumps. I have a jump boxes over here. Sometimes I'll throw those in there. My son does jujitsu, so I honestly keep these around for him because jumping and stuff like that is really good for the kids and for adults. Like, so I keep those around.
Okay.
I got chains just in case I want to get nasty with it. Just in case I want to get nasty. And yeah.
I would probably start off with, depending on what I got going, I'll probably start off with a little bit of leg extensions and front squats, hit that trap bar a little bit,
Okay.
Throw in some step ups with the dumbbell.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, you got
a
a nice
hitting some
setup.
step ups. Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
You can hit back there, chest, arms. You got it, man. You got it, Joe. I'm impressed. I wasn't expecting much, but I'm impressed.
Honestly, I knew you wouldn't be expecting too much. And yeah, anybody I've shown the gym to so far has been like, "Whoa, you really have everything in there."
Yeah,
and
you got everything you need in there, bro.
Yeah, I just been kind of picking.
You have an adjustable bench for incline press?
Yeah. So this one right here goes all the way up. Let me show you right quick.
That's the only thing I'm missing. I'm like, where's the fucking upper pec work?
Oh yeah, no problem, Chris. I got you. Come down, get you a day pass.
Yeah, there you go.
No,
yeah, there it is. There it is. Yeah, that's it. I've calculated the routine in my head. That's the only thing missing. Kind of incline work.
This is a big bench here. It's no joke, man.
You can literally hit everything. You can do your stiff legs for your hamstrings. You can do Romanians. You got the leg curl. You got every body part covered.
Yes, sir. That's what I've been working on, and I want to get a leg extension in here. Oh, this row right here, no joke. I love rowing now, man. Ever since I got this thing, it really is a full body workout. I feel it in my core. My back is on fire. My legs, my glutes are on fire. This rower machine right here is no joke. If I don't feel like working out, and it's like, man, I'm kind of sore, and it's like my fourth day working out, or like fifth day in a row working out, I'm gonna hit this guy for 30 minutes before I do anything. Get a nice warm up, and then I'm ready to do anything after that.
Where you live at? What city you in?
I'm in California.
Okay, what part?
Yeah, I'm in California. Yeah, I wish
part
I
of
was
Cali?
close. Huh? Southern
What part?
California.
Where?
Southern California, like
Okay.
San Bernardino area.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got, bro. Nice setup, bro.
Myofascial release, just in case. Feeling kind of stiff.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to show you my gym, bro. I was really excited. I was hoping the second I seen you were live, I was like, I want to show Chris my gym. See what he thinks.
Yeah, man. And I like it. You got my answer. I like it.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
All right. Appreciate you, man.
All right, Chris. I appreciate the call, man. Have a good one.
You
Good
too,
night.
brother.
Peace.
Peace. All right, fam. That was my boy Queeno. That was a perfect way to end the chat. Guys, that was a beautiful gym. What do y'all think? Y'all know that gym was nice. I ain't bullshit. I'm going to need me a guest pass. All right, we got a chat right here. Chat. Babyface assassin return. Yeah, man. I'm growing my shit back out. I want to start all even Steven, grow my shit back out. I got some podcast interviews coming up pretty soon. Time to get whole ready, baby. You know, I'm back in my cardio, growing my beard out. It's game time. You know how I do. Well, anyway, guys, it's been fun hanging with you guys. And like I said, I'm going to try to do a better job doing these lives. I ain't gonna lie, I would like to try to do these once a month. I would like to. This was so fun. Maybe do an hour or two once a month. This was fun, guys. It was cool to have my supporters call in. You know, when you're reading these comments in the comment section, I mean, I'm not saying it's not like reading real people's comments, but it just doesn't hit the same. You know, when I go to expos and meet people in person, it's like, oh shit, like these are real fucking people, you know, during the live chat. It's like, oh shit, this is real fucking people. Keep going. You know, you're still making an impact, you know, and I really needed this today. You know, y'all guys say thank you to me. I'm saying thank you to you. I needed this today. This really boosted my morale, and I really appreciate it, guys. All right. Well, anyway, I'm about to roll out. Don't forget to like my shit, comment, subscribe, and buy 30 of them bitches. Hey, man, this right here, get yourself 30. All right? How's that got your boy? Peace.